Hello, and welcome to the Slow and Easy English Podcast, where we support you in learning English calmly with real experiences, friendly words, and gentle practice. I'm your host, David, and before we begin today's episode, I want to share something new and special with you, especially if you're someone learning English. Many of you have said things like, I can understand English, but when people speak fast, it's very difficult. And honestly, you're right. If you're just starting your English journey, listening to slow, clear English is very important. That's why we've created this special podcast series. It's called the Slow and Easy English series. It's great for listening practice and also helpful for speaking. In each episode, you'll hear real English stories used in daily life, with natural expressions, all spoken slowly and clearly. This podcast is made especially for beginners. Our goal is to help you improve your listening skills, understand pronunciation better, and begin to speak with ease and comfort. And don't worry, our regular weekly episodes are still available. This new series is just a helpful extra to give you more practice and more confidence. In each episode, you'll hear soft-spoken English from kind speakers who understand your journey. Think of this as your quiet space, where learning English becomes peaceful and stress-free. Now, let's begin today's story and topic. A few days ago, I was talking with a good friend of mine. Her name is Lucia. She's been learning English for about a year. She's friendly, smart, and usually talks a lot. Like me, she speaks Spanish as her first language, and we've known each other for many years. That day, we made some tea and sat down to chat in Spanish. She talked about work, her weekend trip, and even a funny story about her cat. She was full of life, using her hands as she spoke, laughing and smiling with excitement. Her words came quickly and easily. But then I switched our conversation to English and something changed. Suddenly, she paused often. Her smile became smaller. Her hands stopped moving. She said things like, how do you say this? Or, sorry, my English is not good. But honestly, her English was okay. I could see that her whole energy had changed. In Spanish, she was herself. In English, it felt like she was holding back. After a few minutes, she took a deep breath and said something I won't forget. David, I understand English, but when I try to speak, my mouth just doesn't work. I knew she wasn't alone. Maybe you felt the same way too. You understand English, you listen to shows, you might even think in English sometimes. But when it's time to speak, your words feel trapped, like they're behind a door that just won't open. Today, we'll talk about that, why this happens, and what small, gentle steps you can take to make speaking easier. No pressure, no judgment, just calm support. So, why can you understand English but feel stuck when speaking it? Let's take a deep breath and begin with something very important. You are not broken. You are not bad at English. You are not lazy. You are human. Listening and speaking are very different. Listening is quiet. You can do it alone. You can pause, think, and take your time. But speaking is active. You must choose words, move your mouth, use your voice, and often you feel like someone is watching you. This is why many people feel confident in their head, but nervous when they try to speak. It's not about what you know, it's about how you feel. And that feeling, called confidence, doesn't appear first. It comes later, after practice, after making mistakes, after trying again and again. So, if you feel stuck, it's not because you don't know enough. It's because your brain is still trying to protect you from fear. Fear of making a mistake, of being judged, or of saying something wrong. But let me tell you something honest and kind. You don't need perfect English to speak. You need brave English. Even if it sounds a little unsure, even if it's slow, like a baby learning to walk, falling, trying, standing again. That's how you need to treat yourself. Gently, kindly, step by step. Today, try to repeat one sentence from this podcast. Say it slowly, say it out loud, or even whisper it. That small step tells your brain, it's safe. I'm allowed to speak. And the more you do this, the more your mind and mouth will work together. One day soon, you'll be able to tell your own story in your own English voice. Now that we've talked about why speaking feels difficult, let's look at how you can make it easier. Here's one method that works really well. It's called shadowing. Shadowing means listening to someone speak and then repeating their words, like a shadow following behind them. You don't have to make your own sentences. You just copy, softly, gently. Start with a short line, something like, I'm learning English, slowly but surely. I can speak. I just need to try. Say it with me now. I can speak. I just need to try. Repeat it again and again. Even just one simple sentence spoken each day helps your mouth, your tongue, and your breath learn how to speak English. And here's the beautiful part. You don't have to speak loudly. Even whispering helps. Even silently moving your mouth helps. It's all practice. It's all progress. Shadowing is not just about repeating. It's about giving yourself permission to be slow, to be unsure, to make mistakes, and to keep going. Try it for 5 minutes a day. Choose a video or podcast like this one and shadow along. The same way we learn songs as children, we repeat until it feels natural. That's how fluency is built, not by being fast, but by being consistent. Let's move on to another helpful practice. It might sound strange at first, but trust me. Talk to yourself. Yes, really, talk to yourself in English. No one has to hear it. You can do this when you're cooking. I'm chopping onions now. Or while walking. I'm going to the store. Even brushing your teeth. I'm tired, but I'm still brushing. Speak your thoughts in English. Use simple sentences. Because English is not just for exams or job interviews. It's for your everyday life. And the more you speak, the more comfortable it becomes. Next, let's go deeper. Not into grammar or vocabulary, but into confidence. Even when you know the words, if you feel nervous, your mouth might freeze. Confidence is not something you wait for. You build it slowly, steadily. So how do you build it? Start before you feel ready. Speak even when you're unsure. Say, I'm not perfect, but I want to learn. Say it out loud. It will change how you feel inside. Each time you speak, even just one sentence, you tell your brain, it's okay. I can do this. And your brain starts to believe it. Start with safe places. Speak with a kind friend. Join a friendly online group. Record your own voice and listen, not to judge yourself, but to encourage yourself. That's how real confidence grows. Not all at once, but slowly, step by step. You don't need to be fearless. You just need to show up. And when you do, your voice becomes stronger, your words become clearer, and English becomes part of your real, true self. Finally, let's talk about something that many people forget: emotion. Language is not just words. It's feeling. In your first language, your voice rises when you're happy, slows down when you're sad, and becomes excited when you talk about something you love. But when we speak English, we often lose that. We focus so hard on grammar and rules, we forget to show emotion. Here's a small challenge. Bring feeling back into your English. Don't just say, I went to work. Say, I was tired, but I still went to work. Say, my boss smiled at me, and it made me happy. Use your face. Use your voice. Feel the words. Even if the sentence is simple, if it has feeling, it becomes powerful, and people will feel more connected to you when you speak. So far, we've talked about small steps: repeating sentences, shadowing, speaking to yourself, being brave, and adding emotion. These are quiet practices. They don't need to take a lot of time. You just need to show up and stay kind to yourself. Even one sentence spoken with care is a big step forward. So please, don't rush. Don't compare yourself to others. Just keep going. At your pace, in your voice. And when the world feels fast and noisy, you can always return here, to this calm space, to slow English, and to kind, gentle learning. I'm David. This is your space to grow, to speak, and to be understood. See you in the next episode. And remember, your voice is ready when you are.